my channel. Devices, audio devices. Alright.
And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Eli Harris is our subject, coming off a last game in which he was really outstanding in the clutch moments, collecting a whole bucket full of RBI, so he'll be looking to emulate that type of performance here again in this one.
Yeah, and you said it, Matt. He was clutch. And, you know, some guys just have that uncanny ability to come through when it really matters. In baseball, it's usually when there are runners in scoring position, and he found himself up in that situation a number of times. It was pretty special to watch him out there, so I'm excited to see what he does to back it up.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phillies and the Trenton Thunder. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. EK, any thoughts?
You know, they're getting a lot.
Eli Harris will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
What?
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Dante John will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First and second here with nobody out. He's running towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Commissioner? Oh, okay. Yeah. I know a lot of annoying people. back. Buns. Oh, 9. Alright, update. What? No? Are you writing me? Chillin'. What? What? Who, me? You saw what I posted?
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep
What?
an eye on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that.
What I say?
Vinny Alvarado will stand
And you're
in now.
chilling.
He homered in the ball game
Get
last
it?
night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Eli Harris will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Now batting, third baseman, Eli Harris.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And it's quickly 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, on his way to second now.
The car
And
color?
he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, I think they've seen enough of this guy for the weekend. He's absolutely eating them
You
alive.
wanna know the funny thing,
He's at it
Mikey?
again as he drives.
I gotta.
Stepping in,
Hold up.
Dante John, who looked to bounce back
I gotta
after
make
striking
sure
out his last time up.
I gotta start the next heist in order to, like, get the money in order to, add the crew, no, like, what, on the car? Oh, no, add the, crap, he has an emblem on the car. Yeah, I don't have 20,000. Well, actually, I have 20,000 is just, I don't want to waste all my money on a Rumble. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But after you pay for it, it's free. Yeah, with the Rumble on all your vehicles, even when you switch your cruise. Alright. You better be telling the truth. I'll find out tomorrow. But I'll find out. You better. Alright.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Is it my cut? Isn't my cousin supposed
is
to be
there
here?
to make the catch, and now they may have the runner caught off a second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
I think so. I don't know what he doing.
Freddie Baez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. To third. Harris is up with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth,
You made it.
the shortstop.
Now to the plate, Eli Harris. He'll try to follow up the
Alright,
double in his
time
last
to
at-bat
see if
with
I can hit
another
one of
big hit
my
right
big
here.
home
Well,
runs.
he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase,
Mikey.
but this one is
Mikey,
gone. A home run.
What? Yeah, why?
So a 3-run
What, the
shot to
emblem?
left center. Number 25 for him on the year.
Oh, okay.
As this lead swells to 7-0.
Oh, yo, that's cool.
This guy's got to be at the point
Actually,
where
you know
he's
what?
thinking,
Speaking of making
do we
curves,
really need to play another team after
Yeah.
this? I mean, this is now
I'm gonna
4
like have
home
like
runs for him in the
3
series.
crews
You
that I'm
talk about
already
a
in.
guy that looks comfortable up there. He's just having his way with the entire pitching staff.
You get what I'm saying, Mikey?
Coming to the plate now, Eli Harris. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Hold on. LUVRJ79 at AOL. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta do something. J.A. Evans, 10-10, 7-9. J.I. Evans, 10, 79 at, oh man, .com. keep me signed in. And then 2005. What was that line from that one movie Inside Out? Okay. I have faith. I will never be good. Alright. Switch. Switch. Okay, cruise. Create a new crew. Alright, Mikey, what should the crew name be? should the crew tag be? I named the crew Fallout. Fallout. Try Fallout. Okay. Valid crew motto should only contain Latin characters. Um. Fallout. This is the crew motto. You talk heat, you fall out the world. Which crew name are you exists? Fallout 250. Fallout 250, 296. That's fine. Your privacy settings are set to friends and crews. Crew members will be able to see information about you. You can manage your privacy settings to change this. Okay. Thanks. You've created your crew now. If you need to edit it, come back in a bit to do so. Share this crew. Bad business. What?
Oh, it's up now.
What? Mikey, how do you change the emblem to what you want? Like, how do you change the emblem to what you want it to be?
Like how you did.
Yeah. got the crew emblem. What rank do you gotta be?
I think about 30.
You're thinking about 30? So you're gonna put it at 30? Hey Mikey, if you want to join my crew, you can. One more slot for a cruise. Alright, turn the Xbox off. Fallout 296.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Hammond ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The run scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. That's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Dante John will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And you know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here. You didn't get the call on the pitch before. You're a little bit steamed out there. And here, pretty clearly trying to overthrow this ball, and it winds up getting away from him.
Vinny Alvarado strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
What?
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is high. The throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't make much sense as the inning is over. Eli Harris will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends
Mikey,
that
you're
one
not
out
allowed
of
to
play
say
for
walk.
strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Anderson is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. Reading comes out on top in this one, 10-2.
10 runs.
So long, everybody.
12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
It was the end of the 4-game weekend.
Did you knock on the bathroom? He's not in there? No, motherfucker. Now you're messing with the mom, motherfucker. 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 Classic man. You can make me when you're not this clean. I'm a classic man. Calling on me like a young OG. I'm a classic man. Classic man. Classic man.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Eli Harris is our man to watch as he enters this one, having carried his team offensively last time out. He drove in a bunch of runs and really looked dialed in with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, that was one of those games he won't forget for some time to come. He was at the plate in some really important situations, and man, did he pull through. I'd say he kind of single-handedly changed the course of the game, and although that performance will be a tough one to match in this one, I know his manager and teammates are hoping he's got some more magic left in that bat.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball, and we'll have it for you next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phillies and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately, driving in 20 runs over the last 10 ball games. I guess I shouldn't say one-man.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
It takes a lot of support from the guys above him to get in a position to be driven in, but he has been the man.
What? Yeah, probably later.
Mom never tells me anything.
At the plate, Eli Harris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to right center field. Hughes ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second, he'll try for third. The tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. Eli Harris will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourselves. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
High and deep to left center field. Whitley looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
What?
So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 26
What'd you
for
do,
him on the
Mikey?
season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
You sure?
One of the keys for him getting the victory.
I don't trust you.
Eli Harris.
I don't trust you,
looking
Mikey.
to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
The 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
The Reading fighting Phils.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they move on top 4-0.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake.
Efren Navarro walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in the game.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Eli Harris will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Dante John will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The 0-1 on its way. There goes the runner. Swinging a looper to left. Blum has it in his sights, and that's the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Jack Whitley will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Eli Harris will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 7-3 ball game. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Dante John comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Skied into straightaway right. Hughes has a play. He's got it one away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Reading comes out on top in this one, 7-4. Good night, everybody.
1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Eli Harris is our focus as he comes off one of his better showings of the year. His last contest, an impressive 5-hit performance, and really led the charge offensively for this ball club.
Yeah, and let me tell you, getting 5 hits in a ball game is really tough to do. I mean, sometimes you don't even get 5 at-bats, and we all know that getting a base hit is one of the toughest things to do in sports. Going into this one, I'll bet he'll be trying to emulate everything he was doing and thinking about up there because it obviously worked. And I'm sure the team hopes he has another big game. It always helps get your offense going when a guy is hot like that.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Bowie Bay Sox. Major League Baseball on the
Welcome
show
to the
starts
stream.
now.
Or, well, yeah, welcome.
Eli Harris strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Bermudez is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. The throw is low, and he can't make
it.
And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
I'll tell you, 30 straight games with a base hit, that's rarefied air. Not too many guys get to that point.
Vinny Alvarado strides forward for the first time, and he's been in a bit of a slump recently. Here's the 0-2. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second.
Chris, it's probably because we watch Curse of Chucky late at
once
night.
he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard-hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot
can't have
at the
any more
plate,
games on that
but he
system
thinks about
anymore.
it for a second and takes the sure out instead.
They already have too
and
many
that
games
allows
on it.
that runner to come in and score.
So that means if you want to play a game on the PS4, you're going to have to play one of the games that we
He'll
got.
try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a two-run shot to left center, number 28 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Eli Harris heads for the box.
You'll have to wait until Mom gets home.
First pitch of the at-bat.
You'll have to wait until Mom gets home.
Good swing.
Because
just got to try and straighten that one out.
You have to get on
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Bermudez looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right. Eli Harris will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Eli Harris stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking upper.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
So that's a wrap here tonight.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why am I still stuck in
Lyons
double A?
and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Reading comes out on top in this one, 7-4. Good night, everybody.
All right.
And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Eli Harris will be our man to watch, and it's pretty obvious why at this point. He comes into this game with a 30-game hitting streak on the line, and just about everyone around the baseball world is taking notice.
Yeah, you know, he's still...
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Reading Fightin' Phillies and the Bowie Bay Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way.
He missed it.
Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
You know what? I got something in mind for them.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw too
I
late,
bunted
and he's
it.
on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches. Dusty Burke will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
We don't. My cousin does. I hate wrestling.
Leading off the inning, Eli Harris, as they'll look to get something going
I
here
think-
and even this game up.
And right here is an important time
I think
for them
wrestling's
to climb
stupid.
back into this one. They definitely want to even.
Gone!
Nah, I just think it's stupid.
Efren Navarro
Wrestling.
rides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's running towards second. Hot shot to third. And he is in there.
No, he's in.
Leading off the inning, Eli Harris. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
They make this
Eli
game look so
Harris
easy.
Gets another shot, and if you
They
remember,
make this
he
game
hit a
look so
round tripper
easy
back
until
in the
you
fourth.
bat in real life.
Out in front of
Like
it,
I
strike
did yesterday.
This is line to left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. The relay, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here. Leading off the inning, Aldo Castillo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, first baseman.
Efren Navarro will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You're
I think
racist.
at this point you have to get something out of this inning.
You're
The further
racist.
you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So stepping in, number 4, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Eli Harris gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Did you just say why you always sucking?
7-6. So long, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
Stop fucking lying.
Drive home safely.
Hmm. I don't like this song. I like this song. Pittsburgh Pirates suck. I'm sorry, it's just a Pittsburgh team. Any Pittsburgh team to me sucks. Basically, all the Pittsburgh teams suck. Oh, hold on. I know what he wants to play. I'm a classic. We lost yesterday. By like 1 run. No, 2 runs. Let me get that neck. Let me get that neck. Yeah. I know it from YouTube. Sometimes if I get bored, I'll play it.
You're weak! Everybody out there, you're weak!
It's drink. It's called drink.
It's not drink.
It's apple. It's green.
I got 1,000%. It's Purge's blood.
It's for real men.
It's Purge's blood. And you're not a man. Oh!
Alright, stop.
You're facing the jerk. Oh, why should I? I don't know. Because you're the boss of me. You're not the boss of me, though.
I know where you gonna throw it, bruh. I keep hitting the wrong thing. We got it from my baseball thing. No one, I guess no one wanted it. We just found it on the ground.
Yeah, they were giving them away from the wheel. We get a prize. Well, the boys all got me. We were walking by where Eli
Where I had to stand.
was standing. This was just laying there. Way around it, like shit. My bag.
Wait, what's your favorite baseball team? Oh. Why doesn't everybody say that they like baseball but then they don't have a favorite baseball team?
That means they're
Chris, Jimmy's smarter than you. What you talking about?
He's smarter than you. Why you guys cutting on each other?
He started it.
You started. Hey, quiet. Who are you talking to?
Mom, Christopher started it.
Eli started it. And then I'm finishing it. Oh, he told you.
Oh.
All right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Eli Harris is our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get, it's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show.
Mom, what are we having for breakfast? Are we having your famous chocolate pancakes?
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game week. Eli Harris will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Aye, Grandma.
Is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
No, I'm talking to the boogeyman.
The streak will continue as he creeps
Jeez.
even higher up the all-time list.
Well, you feel so good at the plate, but now there's so much pressure
Well,
on
you
to
always gotta ask
continue to get
stupid
those base
questions,
hits.
Chris.
We'll see how long you can keep doing it.
Coming to the plate now, Dante John, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, you give a good arm.
Chris Sanchez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's
My name
one
is
gone here
Chris.
to start the second.
Ruined it.
Eli Harris strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And I like meatloaf. What? I eat meatloaf at school. Why are you saying that, Mom?
Another one fouled off, and he's...
You're acting like I don't like meatloaf.
Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Hammond going back.
Yeah, let's go!
Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 32 now for the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And you don't die, Chris. No, you just get busted.
Well, remember now, with 2 outs, he had a base open here. So he didn't have to challenge him if he didn't want to, but he decides that this is the guy he wants right here.
Man.
That's a decision
Yeah,
that's going
baby,
to
I'm a
wind up
classic
costing him 3 runs.
man. I'm a classic man.
Eli Harris
You can call
comes
me
to the
when
plate
you
as
look
we get
good.
started here in the
Mom.
bottom of the fifth.
Well,
I
you know,
really
he's
wish
been
I
on
was
base
this
twice
good at
in this one
baseball.
already, so let's see if he can do it again.
He
What?
throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
No, I won't.
The guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out
I'm
any
not
ground
good
ball, but
anymore.
He's taking uppercut swings.
I
Trying
was
to go
better on the
yards.
Bulls.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first
Yeah,
down.
I'm better on the Mets with 0 hits out already.
Joe McDougal will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly
You
ball
have to hit it off a tee. Mom, we already have one more.
To first, excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first.
And also, I always offer to, and then you say, "Nah, I got it." You always tell me that, so I don't make anything because you always tell me that you got it. So I don't make anything. No! No, Mom. Every time. Every time we run out, I always say, "Do you need me to make more?" And you're like, "No, I'll make it later."
You know what? You're not going to win this, so just hush. Daddy, where were you left?
Because I blew this move and he like blocked the whole computer screen.
That's what's so.